Hello, I'm Ronnie Casanova, and today we will be looking into the world of the Spanish Conquistadors and their quests through South and Central America. The Conquistadors were the pioneers of Europe, arriving to the Americas to claim the land for their Spanish king. The goal of the Conquistadors was to expand land for their homeland in the New World. They wanted to establish a status of power for themselves as well as their descendants. The King of Spain would assign a small army with set groups of leaders into locations. They would have a limited amount of time to capture a certain plot of land and eliminate the native population to make room for European settlement. The Conquistadors were native Spaniards who were all well trained in fighting and well armed. They outclassed any human threat given to them in the Americas. Hernan Cortez was a Spanish conquistador who led the conquest that caused the fall of the Aztec Empire. He was also responsible for giving control of most of what is modern-day Mexico to King Castile of Spain. Cortez was elected captain of his expedition to the New World. After Cortez has landed, he marched towards the Aztec Empire's capital, Tenochtitlan. Along the way, he had gathered many different native peoples to use to knock the Aztecs off their land. Cortez and his men were able to overpower the Aztecs and cut off the supplies to their capital. After an easy victory, Cortez secured the Aztecs' land for Spain. He renamed the Aztec capital of Tenochtitlan, Mexico City. After hearing the successes of Cortez and the seizing of the Aztec land, Francisco Pizarro was determined to eliminate the Incan Empire and claim the victory. He led his first two expeditions to the modern-day areas of Peru and northern Chile to try and claim the riches of the Incan Empire. Both were unsuccessful, mostly because of the shortage of supplies. A third expedition was planned, and was executed with a different result. Pizarro rode into the Incan city of Cajamarca with just over 100 foot soldiers and 60 on horseback. He spoke to the leader of the city, demanding to be paid to avoid any violent conflicts in the future. The Inca leader responded by saying, "I will be no man's tributary." The Incas had 80,000 soldiers, and weren't going to be bullied by some 200 Spaniards. The Conquistadors, along with their advanced weaponry, obliterated the Inca presence and took all of their gold and silver, so much so that the gold was able to fill an entire room space, and silver took up 2 rooms. Conquistadors would eventually take over all of Central America, and most of South America. After conquering the major empires of the Americas, they began to expand into North America. The Conquistadors were able to do this because they had far superior technology in terms of weapons. Even though they were vastly outnumbered in every major battle, strong numbers had no chance against gunpowder.